afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Old Parliament House here in the National Capital, Canberra. To get the event underway, I'd like to introduce your host for today's presentation, the Secretary of the Attorney General's Department, Mr. Roger Wilkins, AO.
As part of our overall mission of achieving a just and secure society, we see these awards as an important element of our national role in developing community safety, self-reliance and disaster resilience. And today we're recognising outstanding contributions on several levels for best practice in helping individuals and communities during challenging emergencies, for motivating others in the community to become involved, and for helping to shape stronger, more disaster resilient communities. The organisations receiving awards today demonstrate some of the very best models of Australian citizenship and community participation.
Now to the national winner of the State and Territory Government Agencies category, and it goes jointly to 4 organisations: the South Australian Department for Families and Communities, the State Emergency Service, the Bureau of Meteorology and the Department of Health in South Australia, who combined to produce the South Australian Extreme Heat Response Plan. To receive this award, Graham Winwood from the SES, John Nunn from the Bureau, Pauline Cole from the Department of Families and Val Smith from South Australian Health. Now to the national winner of the local government category of these awards. It is the Yarra Ranges Council from Victoria for their project Emergency Management Without Borders, and to receive this award, Project Manager with the Council Alison Cran and Simon O'Callaghan. Next, we have the national winner in the volunteer organisation category. It goes to the Strathewen Community Renewal Association in Victoria for their Renewing Strathewen Community Recovery effort. And to receive the award on behalf of the association is its chairman, Malcolm Hackett, and members of the Strathewen community. This is a wonderful story of Australian resilience at its very best. This locally formed group near the Kinglake Ranges in northeast Victoria have been responsible for coordinating and undertaking the planning and rebuilding process for their own community. To the national winner of the private sector category, it goes to Energex Queensland for their summer safety campaign called Real Dangers, and to receive the award today, Nathan Hatch and Kath Ryan. The national winner in the education and training category is the Queensland Fire and Rescue Service, the Rural Operations Group for Flexible Learning for Volunteers. And to receive the award, Helen Keane-Dyer, the QFRS Volunteer Learning Officer, and Steve Rothwell. Providing flexible learning opportunities for volunteers is vital in all the emergency services if we're to maintain the commitment of the thousands of volunteers who give of their time to helping keeping our communities safe. So this project proactively deals with the issues of attraction, retention and support of volunteers. Now to the final award for this year. This is the national winner of the nationally significant category of the Safer Communities Awards. And this year, the big one goes to the Office of the Emergency Services Commissioner in Victoria for its part in leading the national project to develop an emergency alert. And to receive the award today is the National Project Director, Deputy Emergency Services Commissioner, Joe Buffoni. The Emergency Alert Project team was a partnership involving a lot of people. There was the private sector, several state government departments and emergency services agencies and community groups. And the federal government chipped in with funding and advice. This project has received seriously high level of support, including from COAG. But the strong leadership came from the Office of Emergency Services Commissioner in Melbourne, which had started the journey to produce the system back in 2005 with its own community information and warning system, hence the recognition of OESC today. It's my very great pleasure to invite back to the stage Malcolm Hackett from the Strathewen Community Renewal Association.
As a community member caught up in the 2009 Victorian bushfires, I'm grateful to live in a country which has the capacity and the resources to respond to disasters. That said, and as the Royal Commissioners have pointed out, we've still got an awful lot to learn about improving both our preparedness and also implementing our emergency plans. And I'm sure that these Australian Safer Communities Awards have an important role to play in stimulating that process. I've watched disasters in other countries as you have, as they unfold on the television. And we are fortunate in Australia that we can turn to both skilled professionals and committed volunteers in times of emergency. In fact, I feel very proud to live in a country where so many volunteers have rallied to support their fellow citizens in the aftermath of the bushfires. In closing, I'd like to congratulate all the award nominees and the winners in the categories on their outstanding efforts in making Australian communities safer places. Thank you.